These may look like ordinary steps, but they're really steps of faith. These are the steps that go up into or come out of the old Chauncey Good Auditorium, well known to those who have been familiar with Tennessee Temple schools. It was on Friday the 13th of August 1965 that my father took his steps out of this building as a recent graduate of Tennessee Temple. Yeah, they had August graduations back then. There were so many people going out to various ministry places around the world, and he was part of that crowd. The service was over at noon. He walked down these steps with his cap and gown on. Somebody had a lunch prepared for us, and 2 hours after his graduation, he, Otis Seals, my mom, Betty Seals, myself, my brother, and a baby sister, we all piled into a 1961 Chevrolet station wagon, and we headed out for the mission field. We met up with missionaries Paul and Wilma Marsh, and our two-car caravan started on a 12-day trip that led us through the countries of Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and eventually to the country of Costa Rica, where our parents would go to language school to prepare them for their missionary ministry in Latin America. It was there that I was exposed to the Spanish language as I enrolled in a public school that was all Spanish speaking, and I also got my first taste of a foreign culture. Those were steps of faith for me too. I just didn't realize it back then. After 1 year in Costa Rica, we returned to Mexico, and for over 5.5 decades now, my father has had a ministry in the Yucatan Peninsula in southeastern Mexico. I did not realize it back then in 1965 that the steps of faith that he took were actually the beginning of my steps of faith. My initiation into the Hispanic culture, my learning the Spanish language, were steps of preparation that helped me be ready for my missionary ministry later on. One thing I've never regretted in my life is taking a step of faith. And if you were asked Mom and Dad today, after 5.5 decades of missionary ministry, do you regret these steps of faith? He would tell you without any hesitation, he has never regretted that. If God is leading you or directing you to take a step of faith, do it and watch God work in your life.